Until the moment of danger, the girl witnessed with her own eyes the CEO instinctively protecting another woman, yet allowing the billboard to crash toward herself. At that moment, she finally understood completely that her love for the CEO was just her one-sided wish. The next day, she gathered her courage and went to the airport alone, wanting to completely say goodbye to her past self. So, she resolutely threw her phone into the trash can, without hesitation, and boarded the flight to a foreign country. At that moment, the CEO, still in the country, had just stepped into his home. Seeing the letter the girl had left on the table, the housekeeper told the CEO that the girl had flown abroad, and she had taken everything that belonged to her. Upon hearing this, the CEO went crazy, running into the bedroom, and upon seeing that the room, which once belonged to the girl, was now empty, he finally understood how much harm he had caused the girl by casually finding another woman to pretend to be his fiancée, and as a result, he had forever lost the little girl who had always followed him since childhood. It turned out that when the girl was 8 years old, her parents tragically passed away. As a friend of her parents, the CEO adopted her, and from then on, the girl always affectionately called him uncle. Time passed quickly, and soon it was the girl's birthday. Fueled by alcohol, the girl finally mustered the courage to confess her feelings to the uncle who had cared for her for 10 years, but the CEO immediately rejected her, saying that their relationship could never turn into love. However, the girl felt that they had no blood relation. Even though the CEO harshly rejected her, the girl did not give up. Yet one day, when she happily returned home holding flowers, she found another woman already in her uncle's arms. It turned out that the CEO, in order to prevent their unconventional relationship from developing, had purposely found a woman to pretend to be his fiancée, because the CEO only wanted to silently take care of the girl for the rest of his life. But this was not the outcome the girl longed for. Disappointed, she called her aunt abroad, planning to immigrate and leave. But before leaving, the girl had one wish. She wanted the CEO to spend her last birthday with her. She happily prepared a table full of dishes herself, but waited, and the CEO never returned. Reluctantly, she called him, but to her surprise, the one who answered was the fiancé. The fiancé mocked her on the phone, telling the girl not to keep bothering the CEO, saying that they were getting married in a few days. Hearing this, the girl felt incredibly sad. On her 18th birthday, she made a wish, and decided to sever all ties with the CEO. Thus, she left a letter and her bank card, then hurried to the airport. It turned out the CEO had been busy with work, so busy that he didn't remember it was the girl's birthday until after midnight. He quickly called her, but no one answered. The housekeeper told him the girl had left with her luggage around 10 p.m. The CEO immediately had his assistant investigate her whereabouts, and they found out that her phone's location showed she was at the airport. Learning that the girl had run away from home, the CEO angrily threw the gift she had left behind on the ground. When he ran to her bedroom, he saw that it was empty. The housekeeper also mentioned that the girl had been carrying a large bag every time she went out recently. At that moment, the CEO realized that the girl must have planned to leave for a long time. Soon, the assistant found out that the girl had sold all her valuables and the old house, and had transferred $20 million into the bank account she left for the CEO. Next, the assistant received news that the girl's phone location showed she was in Singapore.